If the Gospel Coalition is successful, I think you're going to see three things that maybe we haven't been seeing in a long time amongst evangelical Christians. The one is, I think there's going to be a greater relationship between national American evangelical Christians and the international. A number of the figures inside the Gospel Coalition, not the least of whom would be Don Carson, have got many, many international connections. And there is a worldwide evangelical movement that's very, very strong, not just in the UK and Australia, but also in Latin America, Africa, and Asia. There are many people with connections. And we would hope the Gospel Coalition would not simply be a national and an American-only organization. And we think in the past, evangelical organizations tend to be divided by the nation. And we think that this has the possibility to be international in scope. Secondly, I think that whereas the older evangelicalism was very strongly committed to the gospel, so will we be, but the older evangelicalism was white only. And we think when we first got together, the original folks that came together for the council tended to be older white guys. But we also believe that the newer generation of younger evangelical leaders that needs to be mentored and needs to be empowered is going to be a multi-ethnic group of folks. And we really want to encourage people of that generation, of all those different races and all those different classes, to be brought into leadership in the evangelical movement in a way that they weren't in the past. And thirdly, in spite of the fact that we are committed to the old confessional evangelical gospel, because we're bringing people together across temperament lines and across denominational lines, we think there's going to be a lot of new innovations in ministry, faithful to the gospel, but innovative and creative. Because when you get people together who are like one another, so they trust each other about the gospel, and yet very unlike each other, people of different races and classes, people of different temperaments, people from different parts of the country, and as I said, in different parts of the world, when we get together and talk about now how do you do evangelism, now how do you do fellowship and discipleship, there's going to be innovations. There's going to be creativity. And so the Gospel Coalition is not just looking to preserve the past, but it's really looking to take the gospel into the future. I'm pretty excited about all that.